Why is interest rate so higher on my home loan? So do you have this question? Because most of my friends had this question and I thought let me do this video for you guys. So hi, hello, this is Ganesh Through your stock market profit coach. I help you in multiplying your money by investing in stock market, and I'm the author of the book One Page Stock Market Plan. And today I'm just going to share about why is interest rate so higher on your home loan. And today is an interesting topic, right? Because so many of you are confused, should I pay back my home loan? All these things are running, but do you know your interest rate may be higher? And this is an exact interesting story which happened with my friends when I just got home loan almost like 8-10 years back. So when I just started taking the home loan, we were discussing about this fact, and even today most of my friends still had this have this question. So interest rates keeps changing. That is the most interesting point and important point you should keep in your mind. As of now, they are giving interest rate around 6.7, 6.9%, and in the future it may go up or it may go down, right? And how it goes up or down depends upon the RBI interest rate. RBI fixes the interest rate to the banks, and banks pass on the benefits. If the interest rate is lowered by RBI, it passes on the same. The banks can pass on the same. If the RBI increases the interest rate, the banks can increase the interest rate again. So it depends purely on RBI's interest rate. So there are two types of interest rate. One is like fixed, one is floating. If you're taken a fixed home loan interest, say you took an interest in 2015 at 8.5%, even now it will be running at 8.5%. Just think of right now, if you are getting around 7.5, it's a good variant. It should be around in that range. If you're paying 8.5, the amount of money you're paying is higher, and it's not changing. This is called fixed interest rate. And if it is floating, still it may be way higher. It may be around 7.5, 7.8, depending upon the banks. And either you can discuss with your bank and ask them to bring down the interest rate to around 7.5 percentage, because that's how it will come. Because new home loan can be around 6.7%, but the way you took up 5 years before or 10 years before, it will be on a higher side. So it cannot come down to 6.7, but it will be around 7.5%. And if they're not allowing, just go for balance transfer. Say you have interest, your home loan leftover of around 10 to 15 lakhs or 30 lakhs or 50 lakhs. Just discuss with your banks, and if they're not agreeing, the best choice will be to say that I'm just going for balance transfer, and most of the bank will agree because you are the biggest asset. Number one point is either you would have paid home loan EMI on time, and there is no due, there is no delinquency, and you have been paying for the last 5 to 10 years. In this case, they will accept that you can reduce your interest rate. Still, if they are not agreeing, saying so many charges and everything, they will ask you to pay some 5 or 10,000 rupees to reduce the interest rate. Go with it. It's best to do instead of going for change in the banks at this juncture. But still, even then, if the banks are not allowing, if your banks are not agreeing with this concept of reducing the interest rate, just go for balance transfer. It's very, very easy. You can approach the other competitive banks. Say you took a home loan with X bank, go to Y bank and say that I have this much home loan, I want to transfer it to your bank. How is the best interest rate you can give? They always give the almost equal to 6.7 or 7%, looking at the current interest rate scenario in 2021. All right, and this is the most easiest thing you can do. You can bring down the interest rate. Say for example, if it is around 9%, for every 1 lakh you'll be paying around 900 rupees as interest, EMI together. Say if it is around 7%, just think of 700 rupees will be the EMI. And say you have a 30 lakhs of loan, and 900, if it is a 9% interest rate, you may be paying around 27,000. If it is 7% interest rate, you'll be just paying around, just do the calculation, 21,000 interest rate. So just think of 8,000 rupees benefit you're losing if you're paying higher interest rate. Even if it is 8%, just think of 8% means you'll be paying 24,000, and if it is a 7%, it will be around 21,000. 3,000 rupees benefit on a month, and for a year it will be around close to 36,000 rupees, just 1% change in interest rate. This is what you are losing out if you're paying higher interest rate, right? All the hassles, whatever, if you need to go to the bank, if you need to approach them twice, never worries, because saving 3,000 rupees per month is a huge task nowadays. And say you're bringing down the monthly EMI from 29 close to 27,000 to almost like 21,000, 6,000 rupees. Say you can start an SIP, you can start saving. Let's look at savings point of view. You can save almost like 72,000 rupees in a year. Just think of, is it not a big amount? And whenever whenever someone is asking, you will say that your financial advisor is asking, if you are somebody, you will say that I don't have savings right now, let me save first and then come for investing. But this is a huge savings you are losing. Are you not saving right enough? Right? So this is a way you need to save, and this is a way you can think about investing your future. So if your interest rate is so high, just think of what is the interest rate. Just check the interest account state home loan statement. It will give you a clear picture how much interest you're paying, and then approach the bank for lowering the interest rate. As of now, at the present 2021 March month, you will be getting around 6.7 to 7% if it is a new home loan, and if it is an existing home loan for last 2 3 years or 5 years plus, you will be getting anywhere around 7.5. So right, if it is not around 7.5, just approach the bank and say that I need this interest rate, because as of now this is what is available. And the next thing they will do is ask you to pay a nominal charge, so to reduce interest rate, because that is a business from the point of bank, because they are not for charity. And because you are reducing the interest, they are reducing the income of the bank, so they will be asking you the charges. And if you're ready to pay, automatically they will reduce the interest rate, and finally you will be getting a interest of around 7.5%, which is too good, and you can start saving the remaining. Remember, if you're reducing the EMI, it doesn't mean you can enjoy the remaining 5 6,000 for a movie or a dinner or whatever. You need to start saving, and you need to save first, either in a liquid fund, or start investing SIP for your kids education, for your future, or maybe as an alternative. Because remember, if you're taking 30 lakhs of home loan, you'll be paying another 30 lakhs for interest rate, right? So instead, how about saving 6,000 rupees per month, and calculate for almost like the same 15 or 10 20 or 10 year. You will be amazed to see the result, almost equal to almost like you'll be getting around 7 to 8 lakhs, which can be compensated, right? It depends upon amount you're saving, amount you're investing in a proper fund. It will give you a multifold returns. So this is an option which you can implement. Just try it out and let me know if you have any questions with respect to this. Start saving more by cutting down the interest rate which you are paying to the bank. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions, please ask, and do subscribe my YouTube channel so that you will be getting interesting videos like this. Thank you.